This is Xiaomi's latest flagship yet, the Mi 10 Pro. It's jam-packed with pretty much everything you'd expect from a premium 5G phone this year, like the Snapdragon 865 chipset, a 90Hz display, a large battery, and fast charging.
Hi guys, I'm Serena coming to you from Hong Kong, where I've been using this phone, the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro 5G, for about a week now, and I've really been enjoying it so far. This phone costs about $1,100 when converted from euros, and at that price it's already more expensive than the Samsung Galaxy S20, the Motorola Edge Plus, and the OnePlus 8 Pro. But let's not waste any more time and let's dive into the features of this phone, and what it's really about is the camera.
And I'm really talking about one camera in particular, and that is the 108 megapixel camera. But why would you want photos that large anyway? Well, although more megapixels don't necessarily translate to better photos, the idea is you can zoom into the image and it will still retain a lot of detail even if you crop it. The camera captured crisp and vibrant photos with a lot of detail. The phone's got this big bump in the shape of an exclamation mark, as you can see, and that's home to 3 other shooters for a total of 4, including a 20 megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. On the front, there's a pretty discreet in-display selfie camera with a 20 megapixel lens. I love that Xiaomi decided to eliminate the notch entirely in the Mi 10 series. Now for portrait mode. It's one of my favorite camera features and I use it a lot, but on the Mi 10 Pro, it was alright. So I also tested out the phone's low light imaging and it was pretty good. I took this photo after the sun had set here in Hong Kong, and you can see that the camera captured the city's skyline quite well. The color of the sky, though, wasn't true to life. It was grayish black in person, but in the image it appears light blue. Here's some photos I took of my dog Rocky. It didn't capture as much detail of his fur as I would have liked, and as you can see, the photos look washed out compared to the picture from the iPhone XS. The Mi 10 Pro comes with an AI enhancement feature that you can turn on or off. You can see how it brightened up the leaves green color on the photo on the right. It's something I choose to keep switched on to help inject life into my photos, especially in low light conditions, but even without the AI enhancement, the camera took good photos. Now jumping into software, Xiaomi's MIUI 11 is layered on top of Android 10, and it was one of the more playful skins I've come across. It features bright colors and has some fun touches depending on how you personalize the phone, like confetti animations. There's also an always-on display and dark mode, but there's no app drawer, which is one of the things a lot of us love about Android phones, but it's not really a big deal since you can always download one off the Google Play Store. The Mi 10 Pro has a 4500 mAh battery, which is surprisingly smaller than the battery inside the more affordable Mi 10. Overall, I was very happy with the battery power. Anecdotally, it lasted me more than 24 hours with medium usage. When the Mi 10 Pro did run out of battery, it took nearly 30 minutes to charge it to 60% and about 55 minutes for it to fully charge. One of my favorite things about the Mi 10 Pro is its reverse wireless charging feature. It's not a new feature and it's already available on phones like the Galaxy S20 and OnePlus 8 Pro, but it's a handy tool to have, especially when you need an emergency top-up, say like charging your AirPods before a workout. The Mi 10 Pro comes in 2 colors, Alpine White or Solstice Gray. I was given the latter by Xiaomi, and I'm a fan of the metallic gray finish, which has an attractive sheen without being too shiny, but it is a fingerprint magnet, so it's definitely a phone you'll want to use with a case.
So those are my thoughts so far about this phone, but I'd love to hear what you think about it. Are you going to go out and buy it? I know this isn't the time where phones are really